The Hen, I think it's really hard against a comp like this with the amount of range Varus and Azir can afford, but considering the Yorick, I don't love the Yorick this season because
he's cleaning up fights in the later game.
I mean, with the Mega Inferno Bomb, like with the Ice Skin, is it cold Inferno Bomb? Hold that thought. Soboro in top.
They go the ult with the public execution. Saboro doesn't have the passive and can't even cast the Grim Deliverance there. That's an easy.
Bot lane is affording IG. There is the Scuttle completion in a second. Right there, level 6 and the upgraded Smite, but the Dragon is already gone.
And it's going back to a trend from that game number 1. I mean, IG were able to stack those dragons early, and yes, Weibo started fighting them back and getting some of them, but they had already gotten this whole point. And that's a lot of decision-making power you can have. But now Jiejie going for one of those cerebral ganks here onto Rookie. Pushed right into him with the combo straight into the wall, and Rookie can't do anything as Jiejie expertly takes down the mid lane of IG.
This is kind of looking exactly like game 1, just the shields online too. Not a ton Soboro can do, but IG continue to find push in this lane, even against the Varus.
The Grand Starfall coming in, and they fully focus on the Elk. There's going to be a little bit of savior play from Jiejie, but it's not nearly enough. A late TP coming in. That's going to be more reinforcements for Weibo, and Xiaohu looking to clean up. He's still got his whole combo. He's looking to try to pick up some kills here. Rookie has finally made his name known. He's going to come over and try to get a kill. Big shove coming in from Xiaohu as he picks up 1 kill. Keeper Photic going to knock Rookie away, and Jiejie will have to back away now. Another TP coming in, and that's going to be Elk rejoining the triple TP comp coming to fruition here as another from Zika. This one's extremely late on the backside of the fight. He doesn't have public execution. He might. Oh, it's actually going to be Erha who switched to it with his spell book.
Someone says that hindsight is 2020. When I swear I first heard that saying in 2020, and I thought it was some weird like flashback. There's a lot of damage on Erha.
I have a little bit of a flashback here. He doesn't really have much tankiness at this point. He does get the heal at the last second. The Chains of Corruption comes down too. The Blight stacks are there. Elk almost gets the kill, and a Photic. The Arcane Comet isn't enough. That's the Deadly Flourish now coming down, and Elk is left out to dry. Somebody's going to have to dodge. It goes through the middle. Elk gets sniped by Photic.
The Ziggs bomb was huge there. Did so much damage, and even if that play didn't go the way that Weibo wanted it, IG wanted it to, Wei is just around the corner. He didn't have ult at the time, but it is coming up, and he easily could have come down and dove, but IG off to a much better start, Mazel, than that first game. 1,000 individual gold lead. Nice shuffle.
Rookie's going to have to be forced to flash out of that one. Jiejie goes for the combo with the Keeper's Verdict, though, and they have enough damage to take down Rookie. But here comes Wei with the Grand Starfall, always willing to answer, always willing to put his body on the line, and Jiejie will flash away.
Really nice kill. No flash Rookie as well. That means that you are able to go back and punish it again. Ult in top.
Grim
Zika might be dead.
Popped. That's public execution. He's just going to dash away.
Oh, never mind. A ton in that game because of the Elk Kaiser and the stats on that pick, and how well he did in that game, how crucial he was to the team fights. But Xiaohu is the one with the biggest gold lead on this Azir, who has been, in my opinion, like I've been a very big proprietor of I don't like Zehen. I think he's weaker than a lot of pro players are showing. I might have to hold my thought here. Weibo want to fight over this Scuttle Crab.
Apparently. Let's see what happens in a 4v4. Deadly Flourish does not land, but the Headbutt Pulverize lands onto 2, and Wei stuns Erha down to the dirt.
I'm not exactly sure what Weibo won with a gold lead that really matters. The Mbessa, 800 gold lead. They're both on 1 item right now. They're not in team fights, so doesn't really mean a ton. But Xiaohu in this side lane can really put pressure on these turrets. You see Weibo pathing towards Xiaohu, maybe trying to get some plates, or even the full tower would be really nice. But I think this is a game that Xiaohu really needs to show off that he's still got it.
Oh, Rookie's falling for the bait. He's trying to get under the turret. Going to early flash, but he has left himself open to Jiejie getting the wall bang here. Here comes the Grand Starfall as a rebuttal, though. IG have found picks right back, and the Rookie stays alive. It's a double kill for Wei, and Xiaohu should be fine.
That is a massive blunder by IG. By Weibo. A massive play from IG. We'll hit 1, maybe? No. All right.
Nope.
We don't even go over the 4th one, unfortunately. So easily, this is not done. We're TPing behind. This is a Varus TP, though.
And he has no friends any longer.
He's out.
He's going to TP his way out, and beautifully done by Rookie. He gets the turret and escapes.
That was questionable by Elk. There's no way that they catch, you know, Rookie there, but this will at least give Weibo a Drake. This will give Pryor over this Drake. No Pantheon ult. He's heralding in mid, though, so the Dragon is done.
Oh, and now he's going to smite away the red buff from Jiejie. And that should be more gold, more time for IG in this game number 2.
So they've just gotten 3 towers in the span of like a minute and a half with a Herald and a Ziggs.
Yeah, indeed. There's going to be a little bit of a response here from Xiaohu, though. He'll get the side lane turret there for himself. That'll be nice to see, but doesn't do much in the grand scheme of things, Jay Beto.
There's the ulti onto Elk. He's just dead.
Doesn't even, that's a way overkill. That was 3 ultimates used there. As, you know, why not?
Yeah, they wanted to make sure he wasn't getting out of that one, but again, and they get the top tower as well. 3 towers in a span of about a minute and a half. Really impressive macro from IG.
The wallbang action here for Jiejie trying to get an entrance, but Wei is right here yet again, and here comes the rest of IG. Again, a Mega Inferno Bomb coming across, a Mega Cold Bomb, whatever you want to do. Zika misses his ult, and this is just child's play for IG. They are picking them apart like little pieces of a toy.
And Zika's ult misses. Elk gets nearly one-shot by the Ziggs. Any more damage on top of that, any CC, any follow-up, Elk would have been dead as well. There's no Mikhails, so any CC onto Elk will kill him very quickly.
Oh my god.
And Zika, apparently.
Zika again. Incredible stuff from IG. Just taking pick after pick.
Backline there, himself and Elk, but IG in a very solid position, very heavily in the driver's seat. Another tower over to IG. Soboro on the side lane. The only gold lead now is Xiaohu. It's 100 gold, 1,500 and some change for Wei, 2.5 for Photic. The next Drake is 40 seconds away. I mean, if you thought that the dive was just 3 dragons with no answer at all to IG, so they just take Cloud Soul point. It doesn't matter if Jiejie dies. It matters nothing. He even lives. So they get nothing. They get Jiejie's flash. They're down Cloud Soul point now on a Cloud Rift. They're already fast in the jungle. They're going to be faster and faster in another 5 minutes. There is a massive timer on this game, Mazel.
There is, but it looks like Weibo want to try to make it advance. They might actually pick Wei here. He's slowed down, locked down, wallbang too. They will finally kill him. They're trying to get the kill to either Elk or Xiaohu, and they'll get the kill to Xiaohu.
That is a pretty big gold injection. What more can Weibo get? With a Varus and an Azir, you have a much faster Baron. Is that an option for Weibo? They're setting up vision. It looks like they do want to start this. They're aware the timer is on. They have to make a play, Mazel, with this pick.
Try to. Soboro has been waiting behind them this entire time. It feels like they're setting themselves up for a knuckle sandwich. Baron down to 6,000. Mega Inferno Bomb comes down. They just find out. They didn't know he was there. Big Emperor's Divide, but the Grim Deliverance brings Soboro straight in. Zika's trying to take a 2v3 here with Erha, but Erha goes down. Soboro trying to chase down Xiaohu, but he can't find him. Gets locked down, and Soboro's gone.
Yeah, that's how I feel about Zehen. He just can't close the gap. Maybe, again, with Cloud Soul, he's fast enough to get there, but he just can't do it. Top side of the fight, Erha does fall down. 0-5 on this rel. It's more of a sacrificial death here. Jiejie
try to take him down. They got a lot of damage now that Xiaohu's completed about 2.5 items. They should be able to lock him down. That's going to be another pick and a 4th kill for Xiaohu.
We try again maybe on this Baron. It could be a look. With Varus, you have great secure because of the Blight stacks, and Azir does do Baron fast, but here's a TP in from Zehen. Soboro with this 30% max HP shield now.
Got the Grim Deliverance opening up is going to be IG trying to get onto this Baron. Baron's going low, and it's smote away by Wei. He steals the objective, and now it's going to be the public execution on the back line onto Photic, but Zika needs to be careful. He's losing his front line. He's losing his damage. And now he's going to sidestep a Deadly Flourish. He's going to try to use a little bit of dash tech, but that's it. Rookie cleans the kill at 5,000 gold up as Invictus Gaming.
The Keeper's verdict doesn't land onto this Pantheon, who has a great Q smite steal. Wayne may be at risk here. He doesn't have flash or ult, so he's probably dead, but it doesn't really matter to me. I think even if he dies here, which he should die, They still got Baron. Nice overstay from Weibo. Nice tempo trap, but they're losing more on the bot lane. This tower's gone because of the Ziggs. You know, you were worried about... I was talking about sieging problems with the tanky towers. IG don't have that with Ziggs.
That is true, and you can see that here, plain and simple. A little bit of a defense coming out from Weibo as we see it. It's going to be a tough position to be in. As they actually want to make a proactive play here. They're TPing in as well. You can see it's going to be the addition of Xiaohu. There's going to be a double TP coming in. The crashdown gets blocked on by Erha, but Xiaohu misses the big Emperor's Divide, but the wallbang still comes in. It's been a double kill going to Photic, but Photic is now down and Jiejie falls too. Xiaohu is just remaining to be the man on campus. He's 6-0, and he's trying to pull this Weibo team from the grave.
Zika does fall down at the end of this, but we don't have... Oh, hold on, back alive.
Wei getting caught again. He doesn't have as much tankiness, and now he's getting caught by the entirety of Weibo. 5 men strong. They take him down. Grim Deliverance can be used defensively, but he still gets flashed on and killed by Jiejie.
Okay.
No, it's going to be the kill going over to Elk, and now they're going to go straight to the Dragon. That's going to be second Dragon for them.
All right, IG, no Cloud Soul. Weibo have damage online. Xiaohu, 1.4 thousand gold.
Xiaohu has in these fights, and it's so fitting that after a tough early start to the year, this is the guy that has picked up the slack. That veterancy.
He's something like 116. That's not very good, obviously. IG net negative on that Baron. And Weibo will be happy with that because, you know, that was their Baron to take. They did get it stolen away. Wei with the flash over the wall.
Oh, they're going to try to find Rookie. He's got the Chains of Corruption on him too, and he is down. Another big pick, and Zika goes on the board with his first kill.
One of the biggest parts about Ziggs in a siege is that he's great anti-siege, right? But now that Ziggs is dead, Weibo can walk in and siege the turrets without risk of the wave being killed very quickly. Soboro in the top lane will put some threat on them. Theoretically, Jin should be good with the crit changes, but he just doesn't find a place. Nice flash from Rookie.
That is going to be, but now it leaves Soboro,
or at least
Wei away. Soboro isn't even here. He's in bot lane, can't even be in a 5-on-5, or at least being answered to, as they are just running IG down the lead, continuing to trickle away from IG.
Curtains are open. Zika dodges one. Now it'll be blocked by Erha, so it should be fine, but this means that Weibo won't be able to start the Baron on spawn because...
Transitionary period from game number 1, where that aggressive stance started not working out once Weibo, or at least once IG had started turtling, and now Weibo going to turtle here.
Mega Inferno Bomb missed, so Weibo still healthy.
It's
Alter Wei this time does hit. It didn't hit Wei as he is in base, so... Hit onto Jiejie. There's no steal. At any point, he can Q flash onto the backline. Erha could just sacrifice himself here, and the Dragon would be gone.
They're going to try to stick it. Xiaohu doing some good damage. IG hesitant to move into the pit. Now that might have cost them their life. Wei doesn't go with the aggressive stance, but it's the rest of his team that needs to back him up. Wei getting low. Public execution be flashed out of. Wei going down. Xiaohu now picking up yet another kill, and that's 5 strong, bearing down on IG. Xiaohu wants the Emperor's Divide play. He wants to go for the big ticket item, but it's going to be the push into the mid lane that they go for.
Yeah, we were talking about IG with Cloud Soul. Weibo are on 3 Cloud Drakes. We're looking at a potential of a 4 Cloud Dragon Cloud Soul. Rel. I mean, Xiaohu's got the Rabadons. Elk's on 4 items. They have so much damage. Back with the gold lead themselves. Chains of Corruption will catch Jiejie, but that won't do a whole lot of anything. He still has the Cold Bomb, the Mega Icy Bomb, something like that.
Yeah. The
but it
Icy
will
Hot
one-shot this wave.
You know what Icy Hot is? No? Is that something they have in Australia as a turret goes down?
No. In the middle of the game? That's really good. No, actually, he didn't. It's for the shield. Massive brain play here. That looked a bit goofy, but we're here for the shield.
Perfect timing for an ad to pop up. You love to see it as we go for the ultimate fight here. The Dragon Soul for either side. Zika. He's waiting in the wings. He wants the entrance. Look at the double pincer maneuver that Weibo are putting. It will be on vision, but maybe it doesn't matter with how quickly they can get onto that back line. Dragon going down to 3,000. Keeper Verdict going to go wide. It's going to be a 50-50. It's going to go the way of Weibo, and now they're going to get the Grim Deliverance, but a beautiful Emperor's Divide. They still lose bodies. Here comes the Grand Starfall. It's coming in deep. It's going in by himself. Can he do it? The wallbang comes through. Elk not going to go down just yet. The flash comes through. Wei chasing him down to the depths as Weibo are forced to throw the white flag up.
So it's actually Erha who gets the Dragon with a spellbook smite that he changed over to huge double smite against the Pantheon Q smite with the Varus burst as well, means that the Dragon goes over, but Weibo lose the fight after. They've just used too much. IG, again, they cannot end without the Baron, without a team fight win, so instead they go back to the Baron. People around the turret, the tankier it will be.
See if they can siege here. They are a little hesitant, but the turret's already getting within satchel range here very soon, but they lose all their minions. There's Mega Inferno Bomb going. 7,000 assists reached for Rookie, right behind Xiaohu on that list. And here comes the siege to get this turret, maybe get this inhib too.
IG with the Ziggs.
But they really want some of these inhibs down.
Rookie's back. He TP'd in, so he's full health, but IG have been chunked down. The curtains are open.
Up. It's going to be IG trying to start the show here. Should just guarantee them this inhib. Jiejie's going to step up. Jiejie getting a little bit lower there.
Baron's off.
Still have the Unbreakable. Yeah, but that siege power is gone.
They're going.
Here they go. Zika decides it's time to go, but he gets locked down immediately. Deadly Flare's going to hem, and that's going to be a big Mega Inferno Bomb with a kill clean up by Photic. Big Keeper's Verdict to get them out of there. It's now a 4v4, but I think Weibo is still going to be apprehensive of moving forward.
I think Zika doesn't land onto who he wants to, and just as Zia, they need time to let Xiaohu unleash on the fight. Weibo are basing. I know that they've got TP, so this is okay, but where are we TPing to? We're all TPing bot. We're going to go through bot lane.
I like the conciseness of their setup here, but they got to be a little careful because that Elder Dragon can go down real fast. Wei still having an extra life to play with here, but looks like Weibo want to take a little bit of a siege angle, go with a little bit of an off angle to the east side of this pit, because it's going to be Zika that has to answer that mid lane push and see if Soboro can come get active before that happens. He has the TP, so he'll have the big shield coming in, and Zika can make the difference. Half health on the Elder Dragon. It's going to reset, though. It's going to lose a lot of that damage, and it's going to get all the way back up.
It's really hard for Weibo here, Mazel, to actually send a fight because their main initiation, this Mbessa, is in the mid lane clearing out these waves. The Dragon is getting chunked down, but so is Soboro. Jiejie's going to TP back in, and I think we can have Zika join now.
Zika looking for a backline angle. They might try to go for Photic, but he has the Jiejie. The Elder Dragon going low. Keeper's Verdict hits straight onto him. It's a 50-50. The Dragon, it goes his way. It's going to be huge as Weibo have this big buff, but they got to try to get the kills, the executions. It's going to be there, but he has his passive. Zika going wild. He still has his Jiejie. Grim Deliverance going to come through, but the passive comes through. The Elder Dragon wings start to signal the reign of Weibo here in the top 4 of Group Ascend.
How did Weibo get that Elder? It was like a 30 health Dragon take there for Weibo, but IG will crumble at the end of this game. We are nearly 50 minutes into this game 2. It's only a 2-game series, Mazel, but it's long, and Weibo will cement themselves. Not an easy, not a quick, but a 2-0 nonetheless.
A 2-0 to cap off what was an up and down season. Weibo have done the deed.